time.
And welcome aboard, everybody, to Copperhead Road Podcast live on Rumble, streaming on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, I believe, and so much more. I am your boy, Frank Romeo. That's Rex Kingsley, and we're Copperhead Road. Rexy, what's up, buddy?
Rex Kingsley. That seems repetitive if you know your Greek. And I know
Yeah,
you know your Greek.
I know. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yo, listen to me, Aki.
Listen.
Hold on. We got a little bit of an issue here. I don't know how it transpires, but I did not hear the opening at all in my ears, so I went strictly off the video, just so you know.
Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out
Yeah.
for you because we're going to have to do some fixing on that. Again, a little bit of voodoo in the system. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's never happened before. But again, I know my cue, A, from the video, and B, from, you did give me the old point. So.
Well, you nailed it. I mean, you did what you needed to do, and that's what's important, I guess.
Did you expect less or no?
No, I did expect you to talk the first time we tried this, and when you didn't, I knew there was something afoot. Pardon, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It legitimately everything just went and gone. I had nothing.
Well, I have a theory. I think maybe because I had in the title screen, I may have said something that I'm kind of getting sick and tired of people whining, and I'd actually put a picture of Steven Crowder on there. And since he's such big deal around here, big doings, maybe the Rumble Mossad got to us.
You know what? Maybe, but you know what? I'm surprised that he's held in such high standards by like Bongino and the crew because of, look, you can say what you want about Crowder. Again, I enjoy his content as well. I enjoy, I think, I'll tell you one thing. Let me start with this. The most brilliant thing is Change My Mind. I mean, it's just, I absolutely, I'd watch that all day long, every day. Like, I wish that was like still going on big time. With that being said, the way he spoke to his ex-wife, wife, when she was pregnant in that video that got leaked.
Yeah.
Again, to be fair, I don't know the context. I saw that clip of that video, so I don't know, what she said, what she did. I don't. But to be perfectly honest with you, no matter what she did, like I was disgusted by listening to the way he talked to her.
It was not good. It was not good. And my complaint is actually a lot different than the complaint that I have of everybody else on the list.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to make it personal, so I do apologize because I do like his content. I don't know him as a person, so I can't really. But I just wanted to make that. I was curious to know what you had to say about that.
Yeah, my critique of a lot of these people that I put on, and let's go down the list. I had put on Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, who is probably one of my favorite people in the world, Ben Shapiro, and Mark Levin, I think, rounds it out. I also put Crying Adam Kinzinger, too, there because that's just funny. Again, my complaint of them is separate from Crowder. And I'll preface that I think the best crafted podcast in our space is Steven Crowder's. I would also say that probably as far as hosts go and bringing the funny, he'll win there too. My problem with Steven Crowder is he's kind of a hypochondriac, and he complains a lot, and he's always hurting, or he's got a stomach bug and he's got a headache and some kind of a cough, and the man is sick all the time, and there's no reason for it.
And when he did have like a legit illness going on, like a few years back, that's actually when I was really listening to him. Like when his Chinese lawyer, the Asian lawyer, was the
Half
third
Asian.
that third street. What?
Half Asian.
Yeah, half Asian. You're right. His half Asian lawyer. That when he was the third mic, and then when what was I even this I listened to him pretty much when that skinny dude with the glasses, who he actually had beef with later on. You remember him?
The
The
guy
original
that
producer.
yeah, that was in Tim the Toolman's chair there. Um, I thought they split amicably, but
No, yeah, but then he jumped on board with the wife, Crowder's wife.
okay, I thought that was the other comedian that did that.
No, then remember after
Yeah,
then you
fill me in
had
because this is when I was
quarter.
out. So you give it to
Yeah,
me.
then you had quarter Black Garrett after him. I just can't think of the guy's name. He used to do the when Crowder used to do the bits when he would pretend he was gay, and they would let him get away with shit because he was gay in the store, and he would bring that dude with him.
Yeah,
Like maybe like he'd like bring a dog in with him or something like that.
yeah.
You
Can
know?
we just look up Crowder's former producer? And I actually liked him. I like
No, not gay, not gay, uh, not gay at something, not gay something was the first producer, the skinny guy with the glasses.
yeah.
Not gay, yeah, not
My,
gay something,
yeah,
and
my favorite
then
part was
quarter
when they
Black
would
Garrett.
dance, like in the interim when they would do their little chair dance. I like that. What was the comedian though that sat in where Josh Firestein sits now? Um,
I only it
yeah,
was David it was Dave
yeah,
Dave
Landau.
Dave yeah Dave Landau, but I was more even before once Landau got there, um, I was starting to punch out of what was it, quarter Black what Garrett? No,
Yeah,
Jared. Then
Jared.
it was
Jared.
Jared.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay,
Um,
not gay Jared, and then quarter Black Garrett. Who was the quarterback? Quarter Black something was the guy. He was the heavy set dude with the beard. But that was the second. That was his second producer. I
okay,
don't
yeah,
even know the guy that runs that you said now that
yeah.
runs that
Tim,
board.
they call him Tim the Toolman.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
Yeah, he
Again, I go way
right now
back.
his what's his name? What about it? Owen Benjamin.
You know what? Nope. It was quarter Black Garrett was the second one, and no quarter Black something was the second one, but the other one was not gay something.
I think it was not gay
Was his
Jared.
first.
I think you're right on
Okay,
that.
and then it was quarter Black what?
I don't know.
That was the second producer.
Yeah, his team right now is pretty tight. Fucking Jen and I love Noodles, the guy that runs the video cuts and whatnot.
Yep,
Uh,
don't know any.
what is it?
Quarter Black quarter.
Quarter Black Garrett and not
Okay,
gay
and then what was
Jared.
it? Oh wow. Okay, yep, that was it then. Those
Okay.
that's when I was Crowder
Yeah.
in the Crowder realm.
Yeah. Josh Firestein is top notch funny, and we also love it when Crowder brings in his dad. Pops Crowder is hilarious too. So.
And I like the fact that Crowder's dad is the guy that is his security during the when he does the change my mind. If you notice, his dad is one of the security guys behind him.
Yeah, the one guy I run hot and cold with is the CEO Gerald.
Well, I mean, he went from geek to chic in a week. I mean,
Yeah,
he really did. With all due respect, all of a sudden he's jacked.
yeah.
Like,
He
no, he's bro. You talk about fucking Mr. TRT. Homeboy is fucking jacked.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's a pretty big dude anyway. He's like 6'6".
But he was a nerdy little skinny. He was a skinny little nerd, dude. Talking about all he did was skinny little nerd talking about God. Now he's jacked talking about whining God.
Yeah. um, I can't not look at his fake tooth. It drives me crazy. Like, dip that shit in some fucking coffee or something.
Where?
Right in his. Can you
don't.
please find Gerald's fake fucking tooth? It's one of his two fucking bangers, and
And he makes a lot of money to not have to have any dental issues.
I mean, again, that was sort of his thing for a while, is he was missing a tooth, but then he got it replaced. But like, fucking get Benjamin Moore in there and something, and throw in a fucking ivory coat or something, because it's so fucking bright compared to the rest of his teeth. It's ridiculous.
And not for nothing. Again, he's a millionaire, easy,
I would
without
imagine.
a doubt.
I would imagine, yeah.
No, he is. And
okay, change my mind.
Get get your shit fixed, whatever it is. Whether it be I don't know, like if you had a lazy eye, you get money, you get that shit fixed.
Well, I know he's colorblind. I don't think he can get that fixed, but he does wear glasses. Do you think he could just get some contacts or that LASIK?
Well,
half off the second eye.
Right, but sometimes they give the pass to that because I feel like people they want to try to look smart, so fine.
Yeah.
But again, banged up tooth, like, or crooked nose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lazy eye. If you're like a millionaire a couple times over and you got a cleft palate, I'll slap the shit out of you. Let me find one person wealthy with a cleft palate. I swear to God, I'll knock this shit out of you. I don't care.
All right, here we go. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but God almighty, like, who looks at, wow. I would have never looked at him that deep.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, watch the show. It's all you can see. Like I've often thought of, like, I just
now that's all I'll be.
I just want to write into his chat, like, just Gerald's fake tooth, and that would be my screen name. It's distracting. The other thing I was going to say is, you were talking about if you have money, fix what's wrong with you. Have you seen Ethan Suplee in the past couple of years?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. Earl's brother on My Name is Earl, the big guy. He was also in Varsity Blues.
The one who's jacked.
Yeah. Have you seen him without a shirt on?
No, I'm assuming flabby skin, no?
That's what I'm talking about getting, again, they haven't perfected it, but
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. That's one that I think, because he's got enough money.
Yeah, dude spent some money on some lipo for sure, but it didn't work out great.
You know what, though? It's like, I think when you get to that point, you're like, you know what? Look where I was. Look at me now. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Again,
I'm just saying he spent the money.
You're right.
He went the distance.
No, you're right.
But I mean, at this point, like, just fucking kill a skinny homeless guy and fucking take his skin off. Use that. Can you do that? Is that something legally you can do if you use, like, an illegal immigrant or something? Footer, I can't hear you.
Maybe third generation.
There you go. You got it. You're on.
Maybe third generation you're allowed to.
Yeah, but I mean, third generation, then that means you were born in the country. I think if you're fresh off the boat, you should be able to cut somebody's stomach out. I mean, I think it's in the Constitution. If not, it's in Thessalonians. I know that.
Yeah, it might be one of the Bill of Rights. Maybe.
Wasn't he on Fox?
Yeah, actually, and again, great historian. God, does he know how to write about Lincoln?
Well, I would say it's probably more Martin Dugard, his other writer, because I really don't credit a lot of. If you read, and this is why, if you read Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard, his killing series, great stories, easy to read, and that's that. If you read stuff by Martin Dugard, very easy to read, fun stuff to read. If you read Bill O'Reilly, just him, I'm good. I'll go ahead and check out there.
First of all, the worst person to try to read is fucking Ben Shapiro's books.
Oh my God, yes.
It's like, yeah, you really do. Like, look, we get it. You're smart, okay? I'm not asking you to fucking Dr. Seuss me. You know what I mean? Red, white, and blue. You will support the Jew. Like, I don't need it that. I don't need it that simple. You know my point?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? If you need to get warm, you need a fire set. Remember, always support the Zionist. Like, I don't need it that.
Should have stopped at the first one, but that was.
I don't need to. I know, that's why I pushed it.
Um, but that also, it's a nice little segue he did right there. It was like, like you've done this before. I like it. That's Ben Shapiro. I'm gonna group these together. Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin. And again, I'm not even grouping them together because of the na 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 na. Na. Well, I guess
Yeah,
I kind of am.
no, that's exactly. No, look, that's exactly what you're doing.
Um, Now, my complaint with them is that they both don't like Tucker. Tucker doesn't like them. Uh, and it's annoying. Listen to them. And again, love Tucker, but fucking stop with the when you have a guest on or something, be like,
Mark Levin and who? Mark Levin and who?
Ben Shapiro.
Okay, I was just wanted to make sure we were talking about Shapiro still because I was thinking maybe there was a Fox News thing more than just a Jew thing, but it's definitely a Jew thing for sure.
But like Mark, I don't know if he does it to be coy or something like that, or pretend like I'm too good to talk about him. He'll talk about Tucker, without saying his name. Some people on the right, they hate Israel and they want Ukraine to be taken over, and um, and Mark had this, he had this diatribe that he went on to on Sunday, where he was saying that, uh, you know, Russia's economy's collapsed. They're on the brink of destruction. Everything's going to go. As long as we keep pumping money into Ukraine, they're going to collapse and whatever. And in the same breath, he says, and also, if we don't do anything, they're going to take over Romania and Poland and Finland. And okay, you can't have both things at the same time. You can't say that they're powerful enough to take over all these countries, but they're not powerful enough to keep up with Ukraine.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's the. Can you hear me?
yeah, I
Or
can
no?
hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Well, but I mean that's the thing. Look, you're making a great point. The right is a bunch of crybabies as well, and they um they have a lot of trouble with consistency now. It was always pretty. Again, both sides. That's what's complicating and muddying all the waters. To be honest with you, it really is. Like it's this like, you know, you used to have your Democrat and your Republican, right?
Yep.
Your Democrat was, I mean, your Republican was for low taxes, less government, a little bit more conservative as far as socially, right? Definitely more. Then you
Right.
had the left; they were, more liberal socially. They, maybe higher taxes, more social programs or whatever. It was, pro-choice and conservative was um, pro-life, and then it was pretty much that, and then all the other things that was mixed in, it really didn't matter. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you remember.
Yeah. I think we all, like the left and the right, they both saw the issues that need to be taken care of, and social safety nets and wage growth and all all of the basic stuff. It was just a matter of who was responsible for doing it. It was either the government or yourself. And that's, and again, all of these other boutique ideas about abortion or gun rights and things like that aren't really core issues, were kind of left off the table. It'd be like, okay, well, we need to, take care of the poor. We need to make sure our schools are good. We need to make sure our roads are clean, and this, that, and the other thing. And then it was either, okay, well, as a conservative, I would rather have people take care of that themselves. And as liberals, it was like, well, the government's responsible for that. That was kind of like the delineation. Um, but now we don't even agree on that. And we also throw in these boutique ideas of transgender on one side, and um, uh, whatever the right has on the other side. So we don't even agree on what the issues are, and then we don't agree on how we should take care of them. So there's no real, everybody's talking past each other.
Right. And it would be nice for almost someone to come forward and say, hey, you know what? Let's bring it back to five issues that um, you want to stand on as a party.
Right.
And you know what? If you want to throw in something to do, I'm making this up, with transgender or something like that as one of your core five or even three,
Yeah.
you better be prepared to be responsible for those things, as far as like, if you lose, like that's what it's, you're losing because you're making that one. Now you could, let's say your three, let's say main three main things. Let's say your three main things were um, better social, nets, um, more gun control, and uh,
Homelessness, say.
well, let's go. Okay, fine, and what, like, put more money into homelessness or whatever.
Yeah, or just saying.
Well, I already said
Taking.
more social nets. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
So let's make it Roe versus Wade type of deal. Like,
Okay.
keeping that. Okay. So now, if you win on those, strictly those three things that you ran on, then you know what? You're going to have a right to sprinkle in those other things and try to get those things voted on. Like, we can almost, that's like secondary, because
Right.
those are the boutique. And the same thing with the right. You need to run on three core things, whether it be immigration, um, and whatever,
Gun rights.
taxes,
Yeah.
and gun rights. So there's your three things. So you better make sure those three are real strong. And then don't get me wrong, once you do, if you win on those three, then all those little boutique ones and stuff, you got to kind of fight to get those things done. Those things done. I don't think the right should be um, running on. And again, don't misunderstand me whether I agree or not. I'm just giving an example. The right shouldn't have their platform on, let's say, um, DEI or something.
Okay.
You know
Perfect.
what I
Yep.
mean? That shouldn't be one of their main platforms. Like, uh, and the right shouldn't be running on transgenders in sport.
The left.
You're right. I mean, I'm sorry, the left,
Yep.
right? Like, those are two boutique things that maybe they come along with your party, but they're not what your party stands for.
Right.
You need to. I think that simply needs to be spelled out. That's how this. I think that the voting and the process should be run. You know
Right.
what I mean? Pick three cores
Yeah,
each.
and you can have these sort of luxury discussions inter party in between election years and things like that. And I do think that again we'll take uh, Tucker and Crowder has a problem with Tucker now too, but Tucker obviously is essentially very open to listening to anybody talk about whatever that is they're talking, because again there's he had Stephanopoulos, his sister, on the other day, who's a Christian nun in Palestine or some ridiculous thing, and half the things she was saying was absolutely off the board, and but he'll have Dave Rubin on, or Dave Smith on, but then he'll have Daryl Cooper, and then he'll have uh, congressman from the 80s that got caught up in drugs, whatever. And he'll have that. Oh, he
Yeah, I
had
know.
the guy on that supposedly had sex with Obama. And, um,
Right.
and
He's getting a little bit wacky,
yeah,
though.
he is. But, I don't, well, I don't know if
So is
he's,
Candace.
yeah. Candace more so. There are a lot of things that I think Candace has touched on that probably hold some weight, but they sort of muddy it down with a bunch of other things that, that she's convinced that Kamala Harris's grandmother is, not Jamaican, and again, I still, I still find a lot of compelling evidence regarding Macron there,
Yeah,
Brigitte.
yeah.
And
And you're right too with that. I mean, as silly as it sounds and is, I mean, they're not suing her for lying. You know what I mean?
right,
Um, and they could, but they're not. And all that they have to do is just provide any proof,
yeah,
anything,
any
and
scientific
it
proof,
could,
whatever,
and it will ruin her Candace's career.
right.
and they're not. That's scary. That's crazy, bro.
Right, and they're
crazy.
And they're not even suing the French guy who wrote the book that she was doing her whole
No.
story on.
No.
You know, so again, again, so there's credibility there, but you know, my issue is that, you know, because like during an election year, you know, we all sort of, all of us on the right or left or whatever, they all band together and they kind of forget all of these boutique or luxury items or whatever, and we try to push forward and get our guy across the line. But you know, in these interims, go ahead and have those discussions with each other. You don't have to, you know, sort of recoil into your own side and start throwing rocks at other people. Have a discussion. You
And
know,
it makes you look awfully hypocritical when you, a lot of the time, are sitting there praising the person with, you know, oh, he's, you know, whatever, such integrity and what a good journalist and how you really enjoy this and that. And then all of a sudden, you're attacking him personally.
right.
You know what I mean? You can disagree with his point, but when they start attacking each other personally, it really does get, very hypocritical and so freaking stupid.
Right, and they like with Tucker, they have a hard time discerning between a debate and a discussion. You know, the people who are yelling at him because he debated Ted Cruz. Okay, well that was a forum for debate. You know, when they gave him shit because he didn't debate Putin, he's in fucking Russia and he could be murdered at any minute. Maybe just listen to the guy. And again, I think that's even better anyway, just to hear the guy out and hear what his, you know, you're not going to change any minds or gain any points by arguing with him. Just let him say what he says, because that's the information that we need is the information that you can't find anywhere else. So let him talk.
Yeah. No, look, uh, I agree. These guys are the infighting is ridiculous. And I know it really bothers you, especially because you really, you're right in their wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Like you watch them all the time, so it's got to be frustrating to watch it. Almost like your team infight.
Yeah, and I can tell you, there's a lot of them that Matt Walsh is probably about as perfect a podcaster as it gets. He doesn't really take a whole lot of shots at anybody. I know he firmly disagrees with Ben Shapiro on a lot of things, but you'll never hear him really say anything about it. As much as I, love Michael Knowles, he doesn't do it either. So there is ways to do it. And again, have those discussions offline or have them face to face. But
and they're both Daily Wire guys, though. So who are they going to take a shot at?
Well, I mean, Matt has probably the biggest audience there. So if he wanted to throw his weight around, he could. I mean, he's working 5 days a week, and he's been in his lake house for a month or whatever. He probably could if he wanted to, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? Andrew Clavin, who I don't really watch a whole lot anymore, will immediately take shots as soon as one of his bosses tells him to. Which is disappointing because he's a very smart guy, but a little bit of a lapdog, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, again, me. I find all of this gets very frustrating for me, especially now. It's a very weird time. I've been saying it for weeks and weeks, and podcast after podcast. It's
Again, you just don't know. You don't know where anybody lines up. You don't know. You kind of formulate an opinion about something, then you hear somebody, and again, I know he drives you crazy, but like trying to listen to fucking Sam Tripoli, you could go fucking crazy listening to him because everything is a fucking conspiracy.
It's not, well, but his is nonsense. He believes in fucking Enoch, and aliens that came down, and again, I myself, I don't know how the pyramids were built. I'm it's one of the most interesting things that I've ever, thought about. In besides for space,
Yeah.
it's probably the most mind blowing thing. And he is just too far with things. You can let your mind wander, and you can entertain different theories.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't. He fucking thinks the Earth is flat. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like if you're there, I'm out. I don't give a shit. I'm out. I'm not gonna. You
Yeah.
need to at least have some sort of have a line. Excuse me. Have a line of credibility that I can at least work with.
Yeah. Yeah. There are four things in this world or in this life that makes my head explode: the distance in space, how Obekli Tepe or the pyramids were built, how a fly can fly in your car while you're moving and not hit the windshield when you stop, and
But
then
that one's easy. That one's easy.
and then
But go ahead.
and then three-way light switches. It short circuits my head.
Really.
Yeah. Oh, and music too. I don't know music.
Yeah, but the bee or the fly.
Yeah.
And the three-way light switch. I mean, you understand the physics and the mechanics behind. No.
No. Nothing. Head blown.
Hmm.
Because okay, like say the fly is flying around, and I understand the vacuum of space or the fact that you're in a closed, but you crack the window, you're not necessarily doing that. Or if the fly is actually touching something that's moving along with it, like if it's it'll go forward, but if it's flying,
well,
it doesn't.
why don't? Yeah, but you so okay, but and bro, I've had a bee roll with me in a convertible. Like, so I freak out, like it's freaky.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's under the windshield, he's lower enough.
Yeah.
That it's not like, but you're right. But that's, again, I'm not, I would rather AI it to explain it. You know what I mean? Because I would mess up my words, but, that and the three-way light switch, obviously it's just a power,
Okay, then explain it to me. Speak slowly so I understand.
okay.
I've had an electrician try to explain it to me, and he couldn't. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, and again, maybe I'm wrong, but here's how I logically look at it.
Yeah.
You have your full when you're flipped. The first one, your light is turned on, right? Let's say it's a 60-watt bulb.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
So your first click, right, is allowing a 20 watts.
I think we're not talking about the same thing. A three-way light. I'm talking about you walk into a room. There's a switch over here. There's a switch over here. There's a light bulb above them, and they both control that light.
Why would you do that?
Well, like if you're in a hallway and you enter the hallway, you turn the light on in the hallway, and then you get to the end of the hallway and want to shut the light off.
Okay, or like upstairs and downstairs.
Perfect. Yes, exactly.
Okay. That I'd have to think a little bit more about.
Yeah, and the other thing is there's only one power source. It's not like there's two power sources coming up to the light switches.
No.
The power source goes to one light switch, power goes to the light goes to the wire to the other switch, and then I don't know what happens. Exactly.
Yeah, if I wasn't live, if I wasn't live, I really only need like about 5 minutes to really think it out, but I'm not going to do that live on the show.
All right.
And again, maybe I'll be wrong, but I can come up with a logical explanation.
Yeah, I would love to hear it because I've tried to figure it out myself and it just doesn't work for me.
And
it's my stupid blind spot.
Thing, yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, and the distance in space is just insane.
Just looking up in the sky at night, like I have, for whatever I have the golf course, train tracks, then another golf course, then the ocean.
Yeah,
I'm wide. Like at nighttime, you look up in my backyard, it's freaking awesome. It's like a freaking planetarium. And I sit out there sometimes. It blows my mind, man. I see every constellation, everyone. I can see them all. I see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, the freaking, what is it? Orion's belt. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like again, I don't want to sound like a bunch of fucking stupid stoners here, but like just even the concept of a light year. How far does a light travel in a second, honey? How far does light travel in a second? What is it, like 5,200 miles or some ridiculous thing?
Oh, it's even more ridiculous than that, I think.
Yeah, I think it is too. But speed of light. How many feet per
I've
second?
heard. I've heard it so many times too.
All right. Light travels 100. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 186,000 miles in 1 second. All right. So
Yeah, I mean,
a light year is how far a beam of light will travel in 1 year.
it's absolutely, again, the whole space is great. It's just freaking awesome. And then again, that's why, I mean, it's not nuts to think that you know that our primitive um, world had maybe their tools that we thought were primitive at the time
Mm-hmm.
weren't as primitive as we thought, and then maybe whenever whatever happened, there was almost this reset.
Right, like
You
with
know,
the Antikythera mechanism thing.
again, if that's what it's called, great. Yeah, then I guess that. But
Well,
it's
no,
very possible. I'm sure.
can you just look up? I know it's going to be hard to spell the Antikythera mechanism. It's that thing that they found off the coast of Greece that it was like brass gears and things or whatever that
Yeah.
it's either a measuring device or something that tells time, but it was like 1,000 BC or some ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna pull it up here.
And again, simplifying it as it would be, believing that they're gifts from gods and or, aliens.
Yeah, the Antikythera mechanism is a remarkably complex ancient Greece device, often referred to as the world's first analog computer, designed to predict astronomical positions and eclipses. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Antikythera, Greece in 1901, this hand-powered device contained a sophisticated system of bronze gears that could calculate and display the movements, sun, moon, planets, as well as the timing of the solar and lunar eclipses, and even the dates of the ancient athletic competitions like the Olympics. Again, just crazy things that they did before. And I think, it's been pointed out by a lot more smarter people than I, but, a lot of this information was
I don't know about that,
was lost with when the library at
St. Louis.
the St. Louis library burned down during the riots. No, the one in Egypt.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
The library in Egypt that burned down. I'm really not having a good day with my brain today.
That's okay.
The library at not Athens. Library at production hates me right now.
Well,
Alexandria. I'm pretty sure it's the library at Alexandria.
I believe you. But yeah, again, I don't even know how we got on that tangent, but
I don't know. I want to talk about your raccoon.
that's all right.
Yeah, Library of Alexandria experienced multiple fires throughout its history, with the most notable ones occurring in 48 BC during Julius Caesar's love his salad siege of Alexandria. Again, it probably held most of the ancient knowledge that we had, and we loached it because we didn't put it up on the cloud. Should have uploaded that shit.
No, I agree, or at least pay for the extra space. Stop being such fucking, cheapos.
Your Samsung storage is about full, just so you know.
Your ass. I freaking I go Verizon Cloud.
All right.
I transferred over.
Sorry, I'll just fucking shut the fuck up. Can we talk about your raccoon?
Yeah, good. No, all right. Well, so I was nervous because for the last maybe month, probably 2 months, over at work, there's a raccoon that hangs out in this fucking tree, and he comes out during the day. So most of the time, people are like, oh, when they're out during the day, they're rabid. But you know what? There's a lot of other signs that they're rabid, other than coming out during the day. I have to believe that. What if this one just happens to have different type of habits? You know what I mean? That are more of an anomaly for the animal. But you know what? He's also always alone, always alone. You know, so he lives in the tree, and I'm constantly um he doesn't care, so he'll just roll around. Meaning, like, he'll just come off the tree and just roll about the fucking parking lot, not caring. So in the beginning, I would yell at him, and be like, "Get out of here!" He wasn't having it. He was going to do what he wants to do. So then I made a deal with him. I'm like, "Look, you go nowhere near where the carts are in the cart barn, because if for some reason I got to go in there, if you scare the shit out of me, we're going to have a fucking problem." I let him know right off the bat.
So how long has this been going?
I probably maybe 2 months, maybe. Yeah, and again, rolls alone. You know what I mean? Never anybody with him. Hangs out up in this big tree. Now he does come out of that tree and disappear somewhere. I don't know where he goes. But
the Coon Club.
Anyway, yeah, again, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of jokes there. I'm not saying any of them.
Well, there's actually a place called the Coon Club not too far away from us that we can't pull the video up. But anyway, we'll put it up on our channel so you can see it later. But just go ahead and
what my raccoon?
Yeah, we'll put it up on the channel as its own thing later. It's not.
Well, I can, if you want, I can send it. I can send it to you. And you, like you did. Not what I was not playing.
Yeah, it's I think it has to do with the size of the
It's probably big. It's pretty long.
So yeah. Okay. Well, again, we'll put it up later. It's not a big deal. But just describe how fucking stupid an individual that would do this would be if they were actually to do it in real life.
Well, first of all,
yeah.
Now that you framed it that way, you can kiss my ass, because again, I took a shot and here I am, right? So again, we have you ever seen on I always see YouTube people befriending fucking wild animals. It always happens. Like I watched a lady today fucking was wrestling with a cougar. I watched another lady with a retarded mini horse running around her house.
But I mean, you've seen the other way those go, right? You've seen the way that some of those videos go if they go wrong, right? They're not just all sunshine and lollipops and rainbows.
Well, they are the one. Well, the ones that I watch are.
All right. Well, again, I mean, Steve Irwin was, the man, and he got killed by a stingray.
Right. And do you see me in the water? No. This is the land. This is my ground.
All right. Well, what about that homo with the lions out in Las Vegas?
Again.
Siegfried, your boy Siggy.
Yeah,
Siggy Boombots.
Right. It's who's the stronger, faster animal? Yeah, the lion or the tiger.
But I would say that's the same thing with the raccoon.
Your ass. He's lucky I didn't smack the shit out of his face. Oh, come on.
He's quicker than you.
Oh, bullshit. He's chubby. You see him?
It doesn't matter.
First of all, fucking adorable. Why you make me badmouth this guy? He's done nothing wrong to me. So anyway, if the video was up, this would all, you'd be able to see. I ended up deciding to feed him a little bit, right? So I kind of I had some trail mix, so I kind of threw it at him a little bit, and he came right down the tree. Next thing I know, when I started videoing. So what would you say, Rex? How far?
I mean, you talking about the original encounter, or how close he actually got?
No. How close because I kept sprinkling a little more out of the bag, and he kept coming closer and closer. So how far when I had the bag out
I would say his closest point was when he grabbed the bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say 5 feet, 6 feet, maybe.
You think it was that much? Feet? He was less than an arm. He was less than an arm's.
Did you
the tip
drop
of
the bag,
I
or
just
did you
dropped.
toss?
Yeah. No, I dropped. If you watch the video, I gave it. It was a freaking almost empty bag. I mean, I couldn't throw it freaking 1 foot. If you said, give me, I'll give you fucking $20. Like I kind of just gave like a, whoop, like a.
But
a flip
you
with
were
my
you
hand.
were in the lean. There's no way you're standing straight up into it. You were in the lean.
No, I was in the lean, and I kind of went just enough for my hand to go like this.
All right.
So
I'll give you 4 feet.
He was a half an arm's length away at the
Oh,
most.
come on. Half an
my
arm's
God, now I'm
length.
pissed. Bro, no, you know what? You're lucky I don't say a hand's length. I could have slapped him, bro. Easily could have slapped him in his mouth. Or he could have. His little arm is smaller than mine, so he probably couldn't slap me. But, bro, you're not. Oh, fucking pull the fucking video. Holy shit, I'm annoyed right now. I cannot believe you're saying. You said 5 feet. I'm not even joking. I want to come over and slap you. I'm annoyed.
All right, settle the
Bro,
fuck down. Settle the fuck down. We're all fucking friends here.
7 inches, at least.
Excuse me?
Well, it's accurate, but unrelated.
All right, let me see. All right, so we've got. You drop the bag, and you give it a little, right? You give it a little, right?
Wait. I didn't push it. I didn't drop it. I tossed it.
No, you dropped, and then you gave it a. I'm looking at
I pushed it.
Yeah,
I pushed it.
Yeah, you gave it a little. I'm not saying you probably only gained 3 inches, but you a little. Then you back up, back into the left, and I think I see another raccoon over there in that grassy knoll.
No, there isn't. And your ass, bro. Hold on.
All right. This is what I'm going to give you.
Okay, hold on. I want you to go 20 seconds in right now.
All right,
I'm 20.
Why? What do I need to be at 20 for?
Go to fucking 20 right now.
Okay. He's looking up at you with the bag.
And how close is that bag to him, you shitbag? It's in my hand.
But again, that's not
it's less than a raccoon body away.
All right, give me 33 seconds. I'm telling you. And again, I'm not
29.
See, there's a
Okay, hold on a second. Go
then
to 30.
Then you fat Joe. You
seconds,
fat
my
Joe.
hand is on it.
You fat Joe, you lean back. Niggas don't dance, they just pull up their pants and do the rock away.
My hand at 32 is on the bag.
Right, but
and
then
and the bag is, yo, nigga, look where the crack is inside in the cement thing.
I got it. On the curb, on the pavement, on the curb.
Bro, I'm less than 3. Okay, I'm less than 3 of those purple bags away from it.
Oh, come on now.
Oh my God. Yo, bro, put this shit up. Yo, first of all, Jen and Ramona, like honestly, what do you think? This is ridiculous.
I'll give you 3 feet because again, after you
3
drop,
feet? What do you know?
Look, after you drop and you clearly lean back. And again, I can't tell there's no zoom on here either. So I'm giving you the benefit of no zoom. I'm giving you that.
You see my hand in the same shot with him. It doesn't matter how zoomed in you are.
Yeah, but it's all about the angle. You're coming down low.
Oh my God.
You're coming down low.
Holy
You're
shit.
following your arm.
How are we not? Yo, what do I have to do to get this video up right now? I'll do anything to have this posted right now. Meaning, resend it to her.
What'd you say, Mom?
I'll send it.
You didn't get the email at all with the one I sent you? Okay, so maybe send it to her email. See if we can get it there.
Because I can't have this.
I was gonna say because at the lean back, again, you're on a golf cart, correct? Or are you walking?
No, I'm walking.
Okay. All right. Settle down. You're getting fucking
I'm
antsy.
hot right now.
I know. But we're trying to get down to the bottom of this case. Okay? No reason to get all fucking huffy. You want a coffee or something?
No, did I send it to you, but not put anything in? Oh, I don't think I didn't add it.
Should I get you a water?
Your ass
You comfortable?
Water. I'm fine.
All right. It doesn't matter. I think we're out anyway.
I'm freaking fine. Hold on.
All right.
You're in freaking trouble, bro.
All right. So I'm gonna use. Well, I can't verify how big a Carl's Trail Mix sampler packet is. Okay. But I do know roughly how big a raisin is. So I'll give you. I'm going to say 400 raisins away. That's what I'll do for you.
Unacceptable.
And I'm talking about regular raisins, not the golden
Oh,
ones.
won't let me send it because I'm exceeding the maximum limit.
That's what I told you. Now again, this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I'll take a screenshot of it at the closest point. Can we agree on what's the closest point you make?
20. Yeah, 20. Like I said, 20. I'll give it to you right now.
You're gonna say 20 seconds is your closest.
Mm-mm. Nope. Hold on.
Because again,
you're fucked, bro. You're fucked. No, hold on. You are so fucked, bro. Hold on. Oh my God, you are so fucked. Watch this. Boom.
Yeah, bag in hand. Your best case scenario is 3 feet.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. How big is that bag? Hey, shit bag. The bag is this big at the most. Okay, I'm making, if you can see. Okay,
Yeah.
Not even 5 inches. I'm gonna screenshot and send what I want posted right now.
All right.
This is now. I'm. You're in trouble. You, my friend, are in big freaking trouble. Okay, it's on its way. Did you see my stomach growl, by the way?
No.
All right, it's on its way. Oh my! I cannot believe that you actually.
I believe you believe.
No, you're gonna. First of all, I lived it. I know what it was.
Yeah,
I'm part of it. I'm. You know.
Look,
you.
As a hunter, things get fuzzy after the encounter. Okay.
Oh, go pet your fucking goat. I mean, yeah. Look at that. You're gonna tell me?
Dude, you ever seen a Newfoundland dog?
Yeah, I've seen him. So what?
You're about a Newfoundland dog away from that raccoon.
Oh, bro, you're lucky it's a fucking mini Doberman. What are you, fucking nuts? I'm less than a Chihuahua away from it.
Oh, get off it.
Wait a minute. That's an unaltered picture. Are you gonna use proportion, shitbag? Go use anything you want.
Again, it's cut
I'm a bag
top
away.
and bottom that doesn't allow for full transparency. Can you send him? Can we put up the one that I just sent you? Which I believe is the closest encounter.
Would you fucking alter it?
No.
Unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm having this conversation.
Yeah, well, you know,
and believe me, every listener is as well. They're going, what the fuck are we listening to?
Because this is where he's made contact with the bag. It's his furthest forward movement. And
if the bag's on the ground, then you can throw your shit out of the way. Because by that time, I was already in my retreat.
Yeah, but
that wasn't the closest. What the hell? Okay, even that. But okay, he's got the bag. Good for him.
Again, we're not getting the. You're giving me cutoffs. Okay, whoa, go back. Yeah,
no,
you're zooming in. You're zooming in. You're a stooge for footer. Yeah. Here we go. That's about right.
Okay, now even if you zoomed out on my image, oh God, I wish you can go back to side by side with this. If I'll tell you, because you'd be very embarrassed, because my image shows the courage and the fortitude that I had when I was going up against this animal, and you're trying to minimize it. is
I
my
would,
fucking
I would
point.
never minimalize you, and I won't be called that. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm just saying. I think that you're a little strong. Again, okay. So give me your
Nigga, you started this with 5 yards away. What are you talking about?
again. This is with me without reviewing the tape again, and I did. I gave you 3 feet. What again?
Okay,
This is insane. You're 3 feet away.
wait. You that's 3 feet. You got to be, bro. That crack to the raccoon. That's 3 feet. Are you fucking insane?
Dude, the crack is halfway there. I'll give him 18 inches from the crack to his face, 18 inches from the crack to you. 3 feet.
Holy shit, bro. You're insane.
Dude, if this was a
Bro,
fucking putt, you'd come up about 12 inches short.
it's a tap in, shitbag.
It ain't no tap.
Maybe
downhill.
Maybe even a gimme. That's my point to this.
Yeah, you would have
In
fucking
golf terms,
mulliganed.
it's a fucking gimme. They would tell me pick it up. Exactly, it would be a nice shot, Frankie. Pick it up. That's what it would be.
Well, then you play with some fucking shady characters that don't fucking
Whatever, bro. You fucking don't even play. So
No, but okay.
and you don't have any fucking courage to go after the fucker or at least befriend the raccoon like I do. And
Yeah,
again,
that's insane.
yeah,
That's
dangerous.
that's
Dangerous
silly
for who?
stuff.
Dangerous for who? Maybe dangerous for him. He don't know where I've been. He don't know what I did that day. Maybe I was a little fucking rabid that day. So I think we both took our chances. To be fair,
You were a little rabbit.
yeah, like a small bunny. Sometimes I like to. Yeah, I'm a furry. Sometimes I like to dress as a small rabbit.
It's the litter box I'm concerned with. Okay, feet and inches. What's your final call?
Well, without a doubt, this is giving you some latitude. 1 foot, the most, 12 inches.
That's outrageous.
No, you're outrageous. For real, like you're outrageous. You're nuts. It's not even. You're insane.
Can we? Is there any way we can revisit the scene and you lay out a yardstick and maybe recreate this with like a puppet or a stuffy or something?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a yardstick. I'm going to need some sort of a stuffed animal, and I'm going to need another Carl's, and it's got to be the same flavor Carl's trail mix.
Bro, I will have this fucking thing sitting on my shoulder like a fucking parrot by the end of the week if you fuck with me. I'm telling you, I was that close to it. We basically fucking, bro.
Now you're moving the goalposts,
brother. His little leather fucking
hoof.
The little leather fucking paw hoof could have grabbed a peanut or the truth. It could have been a peanut, and M&M, whatever he wanted, but he could have grabbed it, put it right in his little fucking jowl. Out of my hand, bro.
Did you check this raccoon for any kind of allergens before you started feeding him peanuts and whatnot?
No.
Oopsie daisy.
Is that a peanut pita issue?
All right. So again, I'll because I know you're in a tight spot and you want to be right. I'll give you.
First of all, I'm not in a tight spot.
Well, again, I don't want to step on your prowess here because again, you were there.
Believe me, pal, you couldn't step on my prowess if you tried.
All right, I don't think we have the same definition of prowess, but
all right.
I'll go 20 inches. That's my final offer.
Denied, because it's ridiculous. Denied. Not even close. I won't even. You know what? I won't even give you fucking 13 because I'm already giving you 12.
All right, I'm gonna have to walk away.
Then walk away. I don't give a shit. I know what it is. I was the guy living the fucking the emotional battle and having the fortitude and the courage to actually even approach the beast. I mean, So again, I would know my, where I stood with him. Is my point. And again, wait until you people see the video. You know what? Well, let's post the actual video, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we'll put it up tonight.
Yeah, as its own video, and,
Yeah.
and you let the people fucking decide.
Yeah, I wonder
What?
if there's like some sort of an AI program we can run it through to actually give us the real distance.
I was there. I'm the guy, and it's on video.
Yeah, but you're flawed. Your distance is it can't be trusted.
Oh, but AI can. I had to tell AI I was a black guy for it to write Ebonics for me. So I tricked them.
All right. Well, again, I'm trying to get down to brass tacks here, and I think that your lack of incredulity here is
Again, save your big fucking words to somebody that doesn't fucking hang out in the wilderness like me.
and the only reason I use it is because I know that both you and I don't really know what that means, so I could get away with it.
Again, whether I know or not, I know I can tell you right now it's wrong.
I know incredulity is longer than the fucking distance between you two. That was a compliment.
I know that. I was blocking you out, so it didn't matter at that point.
Oh, okay. So I know we got to wrap it up here, but there was one thing that we on the last show we were talked about the meeting between Putin and Trump, and Steve Witkoff and everybody has sort of been parroting this concession that we got from Russia. Did you see anything about this?
The concession? What
the
concession did we get?
The card that flipped over in our favor, they say. And that is that although we're, the part of it is that we will never allow Ukraine into NATO. That was the first step. But then the other one is that Russia will allow us, or the situation will allow us being NATO, to give what is it, Title V protections for Ukraine if Russia were to ever attack. So the concession that we got is that we're never going to allow Ukraine into NATO, which I agree with, but we have the privilege of being able to defend Ukraine against Russia. How the fuck? Am I reading something wrong here? That sounds like not a good thing.
No, I think you're reading it. I think you're reading it the wrong way.
Okay.
I think that I think it is a good thing because we're going to defend Ukraine the way we're defending Ukraine anyway.
Yeah, but if it's the same protections that's given, and again, I don't know if it's title what?
You're like, yeah.
But my point is that if it's the same protections that's given under Title V or whatever of the NATO alliance, then that means NATO, including us, boots on the ground, giving them whatever they want, because that's what the Universal Protection Act or whatever the hell it's called
right.
is.
But we're going to do what we want anyway. So us allowing or letting them use the semantics of Russia's allowing us to, if that's going to appease his people, bring us some peace to the region, then you know what? Got to keep, again, I'm going to state, we're going to do what we want to do anyway. When has NATO or any of their laws, when has the UN or any of their governing bodies had any effect on the United States? We run all of it.
And I agree with you. But my point is
that you're conceding your point. Marjorie, hit it.
The only reason that I don't agree is because it depends on who's in charge.
I'm in charge. Marjorie, hit it. Oh, go ahead. What are you going to say? You know that my point is well taken.
Good night, everybody.
We want anyway. I think it was a great idea. I think it was a great idea that we made it look like we used semantics to make it look like, and now we've given Putin something to go back home and go, you know what? We'll allow you to do this. We're going to do what we want to do.
Follow us on
If
Rumble,
we don't want to go in, we don't go in.
Spotify, iHeart, iTunes. I'm Rex. That's foot and a half away.
And you know what? I'm disappointed in hearing the other people left. It wasn't that funny. It wasn't that funny. Only because we know it's clearly a lie. The proof is in the fucking pudding.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Good night, everybody.
Good night to you.
No, to you. You.
Good night to all. That control the wilderness. I may have. I may be able to. See, I don't have. If right now, if the outro playing.
Yeah, it is.
Really? I hear nothing. I hear absolutely no intro. So good night, everybody.
Yeah, I wonder if because maybe we have our mic muted on the Google call, or what do you have for a microphone on the Google call?
And again, no big. It doesn't matter. Just I can't do my dance. Good night, everybody. You're ruining it.
We get some good sleep tonight, folks.
Put my drink. Why'd you say that? What are you, massage?
No, I just want you to make sure you get a good night's sleep. I know you don't sleep very well.
What are you fucking playing something with the raccoon? The Julius?
Hey, the raccoon's safe. You got nothing to worry about, you said. So should we do the show with shades now? I'm asking.
That in a fedora.
I can't do a fedora. And I'm not going to wear the fucking Kevin James Kango hat either.